alive. Help, I'm alive. My heart is beating like a streamer.
We're live
God.
alive.
Look at this big fucking tree, John.
It's a very large tree. You said we would curse many times and that you would die here.
This is a pretty irritating level, I will say. This is some good FromSoft trolling shit. Because it turns out, I got it. I keep switching between games, and it keeps making me. It's the greatest divide in all of video gaming. Is are you doing your attack shit with R1,
Face
R2,
buttons.
or with the face buttons?
No, face buttons is for items. This game claims.
Face buttons is for getting a member of the A team to do some acting.
Uh-huh. I mean, before this game, I don't think I'd ever attacked with the shoulders in not a shooter.
Yeah, not a shooter, yeah. I mean, and that's what makes Miyazaki-san the genius that he is. It's that Miyazaki magic.
I mean, as you've pointed out numerous times, the Artur design philosophy of games is not correct and accurate, and so many hundreds of people had to sign off on, you know what? Yeah. R1 is good.
I used to think that Auteur game design wasn't right, and now I think it's good, and I like.
You think it's correct, and what Todd Howard thought he needed to take just a couple extra months to get that Starfield cooking just right.
That's right. Got to cook the Starfield up, buddy.
Yep.
Although in this case, of course, it's Auteur, since it is, of course, Miyazaki-san and George-san. Hey, Neil.
Oh, Tour. I gotcha. Haha.
Yeah, Tour.
Yep.
Oh, this is a big one. Look at this big one.
That's a big boy.
Good. Yeah. Oh, okay. See, it's a bad place to fight a biggin is the
Anything?
thing. You can do, I can do better.
I hate it when you do the backstab animation and you're just a little bit too slow. It's a bummer.
So Plumber Duck stands Tom Howard. Oh. I don't know who Tom Howard is. Obviously, I love Todd
Famous
Howard.
game designer Tom Howard.
Tom Howard, and of course his enemy,
his twin brother.
Jerry Howard. Jerry. All right. But yeah, I mean, there's a really good.
I hate ants. I hate the ants here.
Oh yeah, this area is just ants and bubblemen, John. It's ants and bubblemen. Hi, Rodrigo.
Rodrigo's here.
If you want to know like what Todd Howard is actually like as a designer, I think the best thing you can do is go read a really good. It's maybe a year or two old at this point, but someone did a very in-depth oral history on Morrowind, the last good Elder Scrolls game, and it's a bunch of like weird nerds, and then like Todd Howard told me to make it more normal, and I told him to go fuck himself. I'm dead. They fucking
just
bubbles
made
fell.
a bubble on top of you.
Yeah, they made a bubble inside me, John, and that's the thing. The bubble's coming from inside the tree. Yeah, we're gonna climb this whole fucking tree. I don't know how far I'm gonna try to get in the howling tree, if I'm being a hundo honest with you.
I feel like there's got to be some. I know everybody's like, "Oh, Skyrim is that." I feel like there's got to be some way to split the difference between, Morrowind and what Todd is trying to do, because, common complaints I've heard of Morrowind, other than that it didn't age particularly well.
Yeah, it has a particular aesthetic to it that I think still holds up pretty well. But no, it's it's a hostile game. It's a hostile game.
Well, those fucking cliff racers, everyone is like, God, just delete them.
I mean,
mods
nobody,
them shit out of here.
Yeah, nobody likes the cliff racers.
But isn't there? And forgive me, I didn't play it as much as you did, and I played it a very long time ago.
Hey,
isn't there something weird about, like, the stamina? If your stamina is, like, down even a little bit, you just start whiffing with melee attacks or something?
So, Morrowind, for sure, is a, like, numbers RPG that runs in a first-person view. So, yes, like, you can swing your sword and not connect. My cat is yelling in the background. I apologize.
Very strong Morrowind opinions in this house.
God, she loves it. Like, what Morrowind does that everyone is now like genuinely too cowardly to follow. Oh, okay. Cowardly to follow up on is really buy into the premise of God. I just reached for like a quick save button, and this game don't have that. Fly, my pretties.
That's pretty effective.
Yeah, not bad. That's more effective.
Madness.
Oh, man, look at that fucking...
Out of the air!
Yeah, but those are homing bubs.
Homing bubs!
Yeah, we are talking about Morrowind in here. Yeah.
Yeah, the spellcraft is what everybody's like, oh god, why did they fuck up the spellcrafting?
Well, because it was like
in subsequent games.
Incredibly easy to break. But that's the point, is that what Morrowind does is like legit set you loose in a fantasy world to fuck it up however you like.
Right. It tells you broke the main quest. You want to keep fucking around, you can, but you broke it.
And then, and this is like, I know this is like a much trod over point, if you break the main quest, you can still beat the game. There is a backdoor into the main quest that makes everything 1,000 times harder than it should be, but it's totally doable. Hi, Welpy Aardvark.
I didn't know that part.
Oh, yeah. No, there is a, like, it'll be hard to find the relevant information because it's like, you're breaking the chain of prophecy or whatever, but...
Right.
Yeah, no, there is a way, even if you piss off the god, like, who normally, like, helps you get through this, there is it's hard, and you'll take huge damage in the end game because you won't have the right protective shit. But you can totally do it. Morrowind's cool, man.
We should play that on stream.
Yeah, probably not.
You don't want to read walls of text at people?
Not necessarily, no. And if I do, it'll be Disco Elysium. Oh yeah, the jumps, like, yes, early on, like, one of the first things that happens in Morrowind is a dude falls out of the sky in front of you.
And I do remember that, yeah. You showed me that as, like...
yeah, the scroll of Icarian Flight. A jump spell that lasts exactly long enough to get super up into the sky, and not long enough to survive landing.
Right.
Extremely funny.
Dude just falls out of the heavens at you. Oh, you have very many souls, actually.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah. But yeah, and it's a game where, speedrunners use it, where the people making it were either unafraid or were willing to just let shit go nutty.
Correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't the studio about to be shuttered before that took off for them?
They weren't doing like John, the answer to that question is I do not know. Daggerfall did good. Daggerfall was a success, I think.
I know they had some financial woes, and then one of their games lifted them completely out of it.
Well, Oblivion lifted them completely out of it.
Was
was a psychotically good seller.
Okay, gotcha. I remember the first one of these damn things I played was Fallout 3, so I'm a very weird Bethesda customer.
Yeah, which is also the first Fallout game you played with any seriousness.
I watched over your shoulder as you played, too, and tried to sell it on me, but I was not a CRPG guy. I just didn't have them, you know? So.
You could not be lured by the delicate joys of having a video game that just lets you fucking shoot somebody in the nards.
And kill children.
Depends on which edition, but yes.
Oh, that's right. It wasn't official. They modded it back or something.
No. I mean, no. The US versions absolutely let you kill children. But there are some countries where I think Germany famously has like laws about that. And hilariously, their solution to that in Fallout 2 was just to make all the children invisible, so you couldn't target them. But like some of the kids in Fallout 2 are pickpockets, which made things somewhat difficult.
Right.
Because you would be pickpocketed by the invisible, untargetable children. Yeah, I don't... Yes, okay, fine is noting that Fallout 2 lets you play as, like... I as a game design nerd, I am very into the low intelligence runs in Fallout. As a person who tries to be sensitive about portrayals of things, I'm not convinced they're great.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love the concept of a low run in Fallout 2, where like all of your dialogue is different.
Yeah, it's commitment to a path, right? The role-playing experience.
Yeah.
Message.
Some poison blue, Miranda powder. So one thing that is definitely happening as I am trying to get through here is just my health is inadequate to what's happening to some extent. So the Halig tree is, I was talking about those difficulty factors last night. According to that list, the Halig tree is the second nastiest modifier, and the area below the Halig tree is the nastiest modifier. That's not the right button to pick things up, Will. That's the back step off the branch button. Fuck. Whee!
You pissed off a giant flower.
I did. I don't dig the low int run jokes. Yeah, I think it's a really neat idea, a really interesting commitment to the thing, but it's...
Yeah.
Not kind.
Well, and later Bethesda would kind of imitate that one by like making you make really unflattering noises on low intelligence characters when they would have a burst of experience. Yeah, it's like, oh boy, that's great. What a good thing you're doing there.
Yep. Now, if you want to, John, have you ever played Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines?
No, I've also heard you rave about that one.
I mean, Bloodlines is not a perfect game, but it's a fantastic game. Right. And has a version of that is really, really cool. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Nosferatu?
Well, no. Nosferatu plays weird too, but the one that plays interestingly is... so do you remember anything? I don't think you ever played Vampire.
No, you were going to run it, and I think you didn't at the last minute.
I did one session with the other two guys, two of the other guys in our group. So every clan in Vampire has a weakness, right?
Right.
So yes, as it happens, the weakness of the Nosferatus is that they incur a... If anyone ever sees them, any human ever sees them, it's immediate masquerade violation. So you have to like play the whole game as a stealth game going through the sewers, and it's not particularly fun, but it is interesting. No, the interesting one is one of the clans in Old Vampire were the Malkavians. This is also, we're getting into like, is this a sensitive portrayal of a serious issue? No, not really. But their weakness is that they are insane. Every Malkavian vampire suffers from some sort of mental illness when they become vampires. And the way that is expressed in and their strength, which is related to it, and now we're getting into all sorts of fucking tropes, is that they also get insight. My beloved Bradley Big. Is that they get insight.
Right, like psychic connection to mental illness stuff.
So the way that they yes, okay, fine, watch Blade 1 and 2. Yeah. I mean, yeah, Del Toro making vampire movies is good. So the way that Bloodlines portrays that is that if you pick a Malkavian character, every single bit of dialogue that you have in the game is rewritten to be wacky and crazy and weird.
Kind of like the Weird West thing.
But so much more. Every line of dialogue, you are speaking in weird poetry. And sometimes the way the insight works is sometimes like your character will like express things that you as the player don't know in these like weird ramblings. Like they refer to a character as the daughter of Janus, and way later you find out that character has something that makes that appellation make a ton of sense.
Practically requiring a second playthrough to get it.
A lot of times, It's really, really cool. Like the amount of work that went into it is wild. I love Troika. RIP. Troika is one of the two studios that. I'm getting rotted by something. A lot.
A flower.
Yeah, flower. Troika is one of the two studios that grew out of the death of the old Fallout studios.
I really don't like this place.
Yeah, no, I mean it's a hostile fuck you zone, dude.
I think I might not beat Elden Ring.
No, you'll beat Elden Ring. You'll beat Elden Ring.
Yeah? You think I will?
I mean, I'm also fucking around climbing branches that do not need to be climbed. Yeah, Black Isle. Well, and of course, Black Isle was Fallout 2. I mean, they're the same company, but okay, well,
that's a lot of health on that boy.
Yeah, these things always have too much health. I don't want to die.
Warming Stone. Or is that not going to compensate enough? I'm
still in combat. I mean, I could just literally cure with the item I just picked up.
There you go.
Well, it's more, I'm out of resources. I need to basically end this run and go back and start over. Which is what I'm doing. Get a little more health. That is not the right button, Will. You are going to back off of something. Rodrigo asked a little while ago. I'm very chatty tonight. I would apologize if that wasn't like the job of me as a streamer.
I should be interrupting and interjecting questions.
I would love some more of your. I love your hot beef interjections.
I mean, if there's one thing we need, it's more white males interrupting people. I think would be helpful.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Rodrigo, there's someone. I think it was Azuli the Witch post, but someone found the modifiers that are applied to the zones that are used to make enemy, the same enemy, like the bat enemies, for instance. The bats in the fort out in East Caelid, out in the Dragon Barrow, hit like bricks, while the regular bats, I was just came in under, are pretty easy to kill. So there is a modifier that is applied to the health and damage of all the enemies in the game that is area-based. And apparently the very highest, and this makes sense based on how they're presented, but the very highest modifiers are the ones for the Hallig Tree and then the City Below. The City Below has the highest enemy strength modifier of the entire game, which absolutely tracks if you've been there. All right. So I will say, there's not a lot of good loot up here, if memory serves, either. So I think we're just going to try to make it to now that I'm not running around with an extra 100,000 souls. Well. I think we're just going to try to make it.
So,
and we'll see how it goes.
The other game that's fucking your buttons up is Salt and Sacrifice, right?
Salt and Sacrifice, and also still Dead Rising 4. I played a lot more Dead Rising 4 last night.
Oh, okay.
I stand by that it's...
Oh, go ahead.
No, by all means.
You stand by that?
Go ahead and ask the question you're going to ask, because then I can respond to it, and it'll make more sense.
Oh, okay. I was going to ask, can you elaborate more on what you mean by you don't think Salt and Sacrifice is a good game, but you are enjoying it? That was simply what I was going to...
Okay. So... I wrote my piece about Salt and Sacrifice, right? Did you happen to read it?
I did not see that you'd written one. Sorry.
Yeah. That's the column this week. You're not.
Gotcha.
That is not me being you are expected to be chapter and verse on my shit. It's just
right.
So
that's
I know
what you wrote about.
And here's the motherfucker, the biggest one of them all. This fucking sniper piece of shit.
Boy.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, that was a close one.
No, that was John. That is what we in the industry call a close-un.
They don't want you getting out of this fucking tree, is what I'm putting together there.
I mean, they are trying to defend their magical tree. It's a whole thing. They love their tree. Like, this is the most, like, aggressive invadery you are in the entire game. Like, this is off the beaten path. You are told that this is a community of people who just want to be left alone.
Mm-hmm.
So you are definitely being kind of an aggressive dick here in your pursuit of the demigods.
Mm-hmm.
Contraption does not move. Down ahead. Yeah, that would be death. Okay, so that's all the tree climbing we have to do. Now we're in the little city here, the little treetop city. Mm-hmm. I could go back around and try to like kill that thing and do some stuff. Well, I'll poke back in there at some point, but so salt and sacrifice. So I'll start with this. I was having not me googling salt. It's the sequel, Elden 004. They put out the second one, the sequel to Salt and Sanctuary.
With some pretty big changes, right? There's no big changes. I'd say in that they went to fucking blood vials instead of Estus, unfortunately.
Yeah,
right? It's like a resource you pick up.
You get a lot though. It's not
as bad as blood vials.
No.
Well, not as bad as blood vials were initially.
Yeah, I mean, blood vials are rough the first time through the game. My first time through Salt and Sacrifice, I am not hurting too... There's been a couple points, but, they literally grow on trees. You don't have to farm anything. Right.
I meant specifically 1.0 Bloodborne blood vials. Because they capped at 99, and I think they just didn't drop as often, or so. They were shitty, like, initially. They were real rough.
Didn't I kill you guys?
I think they're coming out of the tree, man. They're tree people.
They're coming out of the tree, man.
That was very auto.
I was trying to go for like an aliens thing, but it didn't work. Anyway, so salt and sacrifice.
Yes.
First of all, I'll repeat what I wrote in the column this week, which is like I got offered they sent out the alpha to journalists like 6 months ago. And it was really bad.
Yikes.
Like the first thing that is extremely apparent from this shit is that there has not been a lot of developments in the design space that they have paid attention to. Because like Salt and Sacrifice Salt and Sanctuary was like the first attempt at doing the 2D Souls thing, right?
Certainly the first one I heard about.
I mean, I think legitimately the first that got any kind of traction. I am trying to think.
It's older than I thought it was then. I didn't think Salt and Sanctuary was that old.
Oh, man. That was going well for a sec.
That guy's rough.
Yeah, no, he's like a red eye of a boss.
He's a boss. Yeah.
Boss hog.
King boss.
Like Salt and Sanctuary came out roughly the same time that like Lords of the Fallen did. Lords of the Fallen, another not very good game that is memorable at this point only because it was the first real Dark Souls
to copy them.
Yeah. The first game to not really catch the point of what they're getting wrong. Are these guys non-hostile?
I think they're just going to church, dude.
Yeah, they're just going to church. Okay. Tell your God I said hello. Salt and Sanctuary. Oh, that's where those guys came from. Uh-oh. Oh, I got the hug. I got a bad hug.
You did get a bad hug.
Shit, that's a lot of treemen. Oh shit.
Boy.
Oh, is it an oh boy situation, Dr. Sam Beckett? Hoping that yeah, I'm about to leap out of my fucking body.
Because your soul's still up there.
Oh, are they, Jonathan?
Yes, they are. God damn it.
It's 25,000. It's only 25K.
Yeah,
it's only 25K. Grab
You've lost way more than that.
It's true, but rarely quite that aggressively. I'm glad I found where those guys were hanging out, though. Some water. Okay. Hey, there's my souls this time. This is still 9,000.
Right there.
Yeah, they're not there anymore.
You ate them. Put them in your mouth. So.
Okay. Sorry, I keep getting interrupted by this stupid video game that I'm going to die to this dude.
He's an angry boy.
And again, the modifier thing, he hits like a fucking truck.
Yep.
Kind of a neat reflection effect up there. So, Salt and Sanctuary.
Sacrifice?
One thing about it... No, I did mean...
You do mean the first one?
Okay. Yeah. Hey, buddies.
Yeah, they just see you immediately and they're like, let's get him, boys!
You think this will hit?
I don't think so. Ooh, I did not think it would actually successfully angle up.
Oh, ye of
You got frost on him.
The word sword is doing pretty good. It's not amazing. Last stream, I did fully upgrade the word sword. The word sword is now level 10, so it's as high as it's going to get.
You could maybe do some more points in faith, get some scaling? Or are you at the cap?
I'm already pretty close to the cap. I'm at like 55 faith, something like that.
Okay.
These guys are almost dead, though. Well, this guy is doing a little amateur surgery. Okay. Hey, buddy. Okay. Now we got a nice, clear field of battle to... So here's the thing we can do. We can start sending out the blood flies. And then... they will dissipate before they get to him, and I will be fucking annoyed. And I won't get the bleed.
And you won't get the rot.
I got the rot. I got the rot.
He is stinky. Good job.
Yeah, big ups. Big ups for Beast Man.
Dead.
I gotta switch it up. I gotta switch it up for Luca. God, how does wait. God, best soundtrack of the entire generation.
Very good Super Nintendo noises.
Extremely good. Okay, shorten spellcasting time, raises... I'll drop my Faith one, because this is a good talisman, too. This is the vastly boosts non-physical damage negation. So
that sounds good. Very good.
I think it's good.
Very good.
Very good. You're beautiful. Okay, so I'm being extremely long-winded to say that I don't think 2D Souls-likes are generally very good. That is... Like the thing that jams
dimensional move.
That's big. That is a big part of it. In Dark Souls, even though Dark Souls, the reputation is that the combat is slow and clunky, right? But in Elden Ring right now, if someone comes at me, I can dodge that way, I can dodge that way, I can dodge that way. I have 360 degrees. Well, yes, okay, fine, says, but the bug game, and that's my point. Hollow Knight doesn't try to replicate the slow pace of Souls combat. It tries to come at it from a different direction by making you like a very glass cannony kind of character.
Stake Church is in session.
Yeah. And I think that is a much better... Rodrigo, okay, you've said it, and now you can... Let's all take a second to acknowledge that Rodrigo doesn't like Hollow Knight. All right, we've taken the second. Yeah, no, we've taken the second. So because that's the biggest issue with the original with Salt and Sacrifice, and it's not something that Salt and Sanctuary fixes. No, we all acknowledge Rodrigo's take, and now we're moving on with our lives. So. Everyone be nice. Let's see. There we go. Acquire materials. Is there anything actually up here even? I feel like maybe there's not. Yeah. Yeah. Lamppost in Winter is spelling it out. Like Death's Gambit, which is a better game than Sultan's Sanctuary, and probably a better game than Sultan's Sacrifice. Like there's not
Blasphemous or something.
I like if I'm ranking the 2D Souls, like, and if we're taking Hollow Knight out of the equation for not actually playing very much like a Souls game, it goes probably Death's Gambit. Death's Gambit has a map now. Death's Gambit, then Blasphemous, then Salt, and I'm sure there's some that's leaving off the ones that go top down, which are their whole like thing. I'm getting the combat. So basically, what all I'm trying to say basically is that like I hopped into the combat in into the multiplayer in Salt and Sacrifice the other night, there is no build variety whatsoever. Right. Ryzana's bringing up Grime. I like Grime. I have not finished Grime. Grime's cool. It has the same problems with like the 2D combat stuff. I don't think it's. I don't think it gives you enough avenues to avoid damage most of the time, even though Grime at least has a really cool parry.
Would you say this is true of? Well, I guess Tunic and Death's Door. It's not the 2D-ness really. It's because they simulate 3D space. It's just a top-down kind of perspective. But you don't like those either, right?
I do not know. I do not like that.
Maybe Tunic is a bit more trying to emulate the original Zelda than.
No, it's Souls. It's very much. It and Death's Door play extremely similarly. Yeah, I definitely think that if you're looking to make a good version of this kind of 2D system, I think Grime is about as good as it's gotten. Have you played Grime at all, John?
I haven't. I don't know what it is.
It's PC only. It's Israeli, which we don't see a lot of stuff from Israeli developers. Gary and Cole did a really I had not heard about it until Gary and Cole did a Bonfire Side chat 3-parter I think on it. It's really cool. It's genuinely very cool. It's 2.5D. It takes place in a world where everyone is rocks or statues. It's got its own very weird, interesting vibe. It's cool. I have not beat it. I don't know if it's fair to say I bounced off of it, but I definitely I lost interest. But I do think I'll come back to it at some point. It's certainly neat, and it's PC exclusive right now is the thing. I think, unless maybe it's not, but I think it is. Okay. All that being said, I think that if you take Salt and Sanctuary or Salt and Sacrifice as a Metroidvania with weird combat and not especially intuitive Monster Hunter stuff wedged into it, it's kind of fun.
Okay.
But I don't think it's a great game. I don't play it and think, oh, this is really well polished. This is a really interesting expression of Soulsy combat.
Yeah, it's not really on your GOTY discussions lists.
If it's on the GOTY, that is going to be a bad year for games. I do need to start putting together my mid-year list. We're getting there already.
We are.
What's on yours, John?
Oh, probably this, undoubtedly. I mean, it's taken up a lot of brain space. It would that flower.
I tried it. I ran out of time. The flowers are so fucking tanky. They were bitching about that on Bonfire Side chat recently too, and I was like, the boys do have a point on that one.
Get it. Get that stamen.
Because they're meant to be obstacles, not actually enemies, but it doesn't make when you actually want to fight them any fun. I do actually. Oh fuck! That's a big fucking fart, man.
Well, he's about dead. He had all the farts left.
Rodrigo, I assume you mean Vampire Survivors. Vampire Survivors is great. Vampire Survivors is on my list. I'll say this, and I don't know if people are going to agree with me on this. I think... I know its lunch got eaten really bad. I think Horizon goes on my list. I had a blast playing Horizon. Like, it's not... Like, all the things that people say are wrong with it, like, in terms of, like, its depiction of cultures and, like, how fucking AAA map gamey it is, are absolutely dead on.
Mm-hmm.
I have not played Citizen Sleeper or Norco. I need to play those before mid-year, so that I can evaluate them. They sound like my shit intensely.
Norco looked interesting to me.
Yeah, I have still not played Horizon 1, correct. And I do not imagine that I will, honestly. I was surprised by how much the combat in Horizon... Some of the most thoughtful and enjoyable combat I've ever hit in that kind of game, I will say.
Mm-hmm.
The disassembly... Like, every fight... There's no unthinking fights in that game, and that is such good shit to me. As someone who,
bounced off the first one pretty well. She got like 30 hours in, and she's, I don't know,
I really cannot handle all the fucking tribal stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Like it doesn't feel like it is done like they're doing their best, but it's not. It doesn't feel great.
Yeah.
Ooh, boy. I am completely out of healing here.
That's not a great place to fight this man.
No, it's going great.
Or his friend.
Well, okay, it was going great first. Man, if I'd pulled that off, it would have been great. I would have been very impressed by me. And I'm always looking to impress me. Overwatch 1 Part 2. I have not touched Overwatch yet. Yeah, Vin, that's a really good point. Like, learning how to hunt in that game is how, like... That is a game about... the Horizon games are about applying knowledge more than they are about applying, like, stat-ups and stuff. And that's fucking cool. Like, undeniably fucking cool.
The different types of robots, you mean, require different strategies?
Yeah. And like when I wrote my review of it, I talked about this some, but like, you'll spend like half of the second game not worrying about like status effects, and then you're like, if I don't start thinking about status effects, I am not going to get, I'm going to die every single fight. Like, the fact that it is a slow buildup of knowledge of how these different systems like interact, like, and just slowly having to like pull deeper and deeper from the games. What the game has been teaching. It was nice. Oh, fuck! I would like those 60,000 souls. That's a level. It's. But we can like things all we want, John. Sometimes the souls is gone.
Sometimes we don't get what we want.
I saw her today at the reception. You can't always get what you want. But yeah. And Perfect Tides. Perfect Tides is on my go-to list. People should play Perfect Tides. I feel like it, little indie adventure game. Easy to lose in the crush, but I'm biased because I'm a huge fan of the creator, but I strong recommend. Really beautiful game, really thoughtful exploration of what it was like to be a... That's the other thing, is like, it's about being a teenager in the exact years that you and I were teenagers.
I remember you talking about it, or I read your article about it or something.
Yeah. Yep. Hey, puppy, happy birthday.
Puppy, it's puppy time. Happy birthday, puppy.
Happy birthday, puppy.
It's puppy time.
Puppy,
happy
it's
birthday,
your birthday.
Puppy. Puppy, it's puppy. Is this doing anything for you? Because I don't...
Like sexually?
I don't know. No, weirdo.
Okay, I don't know.
Just asking puppy if it was...
Doing anything for them sexually?
Good brain juice happening, and you're like... I don't know, dick hard happened yet? Dick hard?
If your asking something feels good, then you're talking about the dick.
No.
What else would you be talking about?
Oh, human feelings.
Jerk off motion. Jerk off motion. Jerk off motion.
Oh, those human feelings?
Oh, those human feelings? We got rid of those. Well,
that didn't work. That's weird.
Big smiling piece of shit. Oh, come on. You aggroed on that?
Both of them did.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they did.
They
actually did, is the thing.
Yeah. Ha ha! You live down with the... Oh, shit.
This is a good time to drink.
Bye, Elick. Okay. So I guess he's just not my problem anymore.
Yeah, he's not your problem.
I don't know that he knows ladders. I don't know if that guy has learned the uh-oh.
See, omens, they know ladders. That guy don't know no ladders.
I just think it would be hard to climb ladders with paws. Watch him immediately pop up. Can they climb stairs? Ooh. Nice.
Yeah, plenty of those.
Yeah, I'm not quite ready for him. I don't have enough +8s yet, I think. But if I get my spell catalyst all the way up, I will take that for... I almost said for Shizzy. And
I think you've gotten... Oh, no, you got a somber one, and then you got one of those, so you only have 2 of those. That's what you got.
Well, you only need 1 of those for the last level.
Right, but I was saying, I guess you are flush with them in that you already had one.
Yes. Somber Smithing Stone. Somber 8. I don't need a Somber 8. I guess technically if I ever wanted to go back to the Faith Punchers, which I don't think I do. Anyway, we have made it to the next site of grace.
The next site of grace.
Fun fact, in Portuguese, stairs and ladders are the same word and there's no distinction. What? That is an abject failure of language. That sucks. I'm mad about that. That's angering, right? Are you fucking with me, Rodrigo?
Ladders are just they're just stairs they're stairs for hands and feet.
They're not, though. They're 2 entirely different things. Layers. All right. So there's a little...
Secret.
Secret. Where the ants live.
Oh, freak out.
Aww. Just Escadas. Then how do you distinguish? They're different things.
Ooh, Frost fucks them up.
Yeah, Frost is good.
Yeah. Bug types is weak to ice. I forgot about that.
Yeah. Never forget your Pokemon
rules.
Yeah. I do sometimes climb up my staircase on all 4s because the staircase is very narrow.
If Gramma Dragon had to make a team of Pokemon, what Pokemons would the team be? And you can't go 6 dragons. That's lazy.
I mean, there are 6 different dragon types that I could probably choose from if I was more versed in latter day Pokemon.
Latter-day Saints.
But I think just like 6 fire type starters.
No, fair. You got hugged.
I did. Rock kisses.
You're getting Last of Us. These mushroom men are bringing you down.
Yeah. These are how you know Melania's been through here. I absolutely did do that thing you said, puppy, and I understand what you mean, and it all makes sense. We are recording a special episode of Guppy tomorrow, and it's nothing to do with your birthday, but people will enjoy it. Oh, God. Snail Town. Why are there spirit collar snails hanging out in this area? Because they thought it would make running around the rooftops harder. Get out of here with your fucking
horrible shotgun.
And, complete damage resistance because they're crystallians until you fucking break them.
Yep.
Okay. No.
Crystallian sounds like a fucking made-up Star Trek species.
Well, they are aliens. I died.
You did die from like a poke.
From like a I'm.
Did you touch that side of grace?
That's a great question, John. We're gonna find out. I think I did.
I
did.
Okay. Yes. Thank God.
Bite your big old tongue.
Yes. I remember you crawling over the table. Now I was like, I remember like having the words ready in my mouth. Please touch that side of grace, and then I must have swallowed them because you must have done it, and that must be what happened.
And that's must see TV.
SCTV.
Must see TV.
SCTV.
Must see TV.
Same thing.
No, we're not. You're talking about some sort of Chicago-based sketch comedy program, and I'm talking about the most important TV block of a generation.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, you don't think Must See TV was a formative moment for both me and human history? Cool.
No,
cool,
I don't think so.
A little show called The Single Guy?
No.
Starring Jonathan Silverman?
Yeah, I actually don't know what you're talking about for real.
From Weekend at Bernie's?
Nope. Swing and a miss. Go fish.
You don't remember The Single Guy?
I don't think so.
John, The Single Guy was one of the first effort. Like, NBC never figured out what the fuck to do with the half hour after Friends. Like, they knew they had like the most potent setup weapon in like TV history, and they just could never once figure out what to put after it, except like Seinfeld. But like Seinfeld was already doing just fine. I don't know if they ever did that exactly. So they launched a bunch of different shows in that time slot, and they none of them did anything. The first of which was The Single Guy, starring Jonathan Silverman, who you might remember as one of the leads of Weekend at Bernie's.
You got hugged again?
I did get hugged again. I feel like trees should be weak to lightning, right? Or,
I mean,
to big-ass dragon slaps. Boy, that doesn't like operating at different planes.
No, it hates it. And you try it often, and it
because
fails
if it worked, it would be the most badass thing ever, Jonathan. Silverman?
Not my name. Don't wear it out. Jonathan is not my name. Don't wear it out.
It feels like it should be. Your name's John.
Not on the birth certificate, my friend.
Okay.
And most Johns that are short for Jonathan are just J-O-N's, I think.
More like a J-O.
Oh, for
Sesh.
Sake.
J-O Sesh. J-O Sesh.
Is
what you're doing.
Do you need to take your dick out in order for this stream to go more smoothly?
I don't think so. We're talking... Yeah, Random Sum, thank you. We're talking The Single Guy tonight. Fucking one civilized human being watching these fucking... Jesus. Why is it that none of the people that I regularly create content with watch the same 6 NBC sitcoms that I did? It's really demoralizing. Well, John Wick he's done like a romanization of like a Russian name. He's the Baba Yaga.
He's the Baba Yaga.
You feel a little hitch in your giddy up there?
Hitched in my giddy up?
From that jump. From that near...
No, it was fine. I think you were probably good.
Yeah. Dinner and a movie, of course. Love dinner and a movie.
Wait, what was that? Wait, what was that? Dinner and a movie. What is that?
That was when TBS would they would run a little cooking segment with originally it was Paul Gilmartin and Annette, I think was her name, and then later Dave Holmes hosted it, who's also great.
The shit out of that somehow.
Well, yeah, they would show, real TBS level movies, and do some fun little banter. It was good.
Yeah, it was very good. I remember liking it.
Paul Gilmartin's had a couple of podcasts, and I haven't listened to any of them. He's buddies with Jimmy Pardo, so I was a big Never Not Funny guy for a long time, so I would hear him through that.
Pardo would appear on Conan pretty frequently.
Yeah, because he worked there.
Oh, he was on staff.
He was the warm-up guy for Conan.
Gotta warm the crowd up.
And of course, married to Danielle Koenig, daughter of who? Daughter of who?
Doctor Who.
Daughter of Doctor... Oh, man. Walter Koenig as Doctor Who would be an interesting casting choice. That fan fiction writes itself, buddy. I failed. I listened to Never Not Funny for a while before they went behind the paywall. I did listen to a lot of Mike Schmidt's podcast. If you want an endurance podcast, Mike Schmidt, extremely funny dude, but does a solo podcast just with his producer laughing in the background, and episodes can run up to like 3 hours. Sometimes you will get an episode that is like the funniest thing you've ever heard. Like he has a story. I literally burnt to CD the story he told about being an extra in the movie Hoffa, where they were in a big riot scene, and he and his brothers got bored, so they just decided they picked a guy that they were going to go kick the shit out of every single scene and tried to get through the riot to them. It's very funny. Does it sound good to you? Does it sound good to you, John?
Yeah, I was taking a big old drink of my rum and coke.
Ooh, John. Okay. Okay. What? Some of the things on this stream are making more sense now.
Why?
Because you're drunk.
Okay. Everyone, according to William Hughes, I am drunk.
A teetotaler.
I don't be totaling no teas. I don't know where that came from.
I'm straight. Oh, I do. Bottom of the bottle.
Yeah. That man is gonna kill you.
He has a great chance. I really like his odds. Vegas has put a lot of money on him, but Vegas was wrong. It's gonna be this tree man instead. Fuck.
Good stuff.
Good stuff. Weird, wild stuff.
Wild stuff.
Weird, wild
Are you allowed to hit at the party? I don't know if you are.
You're allowed to hit at the party?
I thought you were doing the Carson thing.
I was doing the Carson thing. Am I not supposed to do the Carson thing?
Well, it depends on how much money you paid for him. Is he allowed to hit or not?
Oh, you're doing an I think you should leave thing.
Yeah. You got it.
An extremely minor sketch.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This area is not clear. To the point of near forgettability, literally, I forgot it existed.
Mm-hmm.
This guy seems chill. Are you chill? Fuck.
We're having church.
We're having weird smile monster church. I mean, I do aspire to have amazing comic timing, just like my hero, Jack Benny. Well, what if he turned on me later, John? What if he... Like, what if it was like the little girl from 1v1? The little girl from Kill Bill, where later she's going to come back. Oh, these are not fun battles. These guys suck.
Yeah, I know.
These guys are
terrible.
Where have you fought them?
They're in Caelid. They're just modified down a little bit, apparently.
Yeah, no, they suck.
There's one guy in front of Lusat's
Fall off
place.
the thing? Fall off the thing?
No, he won't be doing that.
Fall off bridge?
Nope. Spend your entire magic bar taking a quarter of his life.
It's going great. It's going great, John.
How is he not mad? How is he
I don't know either. He should be fucking me up with spells right now, but he's not. Oh, you mean how does he not have madness? Because madness doesn't work on enemies.
Any enemy? They won't burst.
Okay, and here comes the glintstones. Madness can only be inflicted on PCs or on tarnished.
Didn't know that.
So you can do it on you can if you're fighting a NPC tarnished, you can pop them on them. Yeah. All right. Here's the sneaky way to get to that guy. That's survivable,
Is it?
Right? That's survivable, I think, that jump. Looks pretty survivable. John, it looks pretty survivable.
Okay.
I think I can make that jump.
Okay.
John, do you think I can make that jump?
I don't know.
John, do you believe in me?
I get pretty sick.
John, do you believe in life after love?
Yeah.
I can hear something inside me say, I really don't think it's strong enough. Oh.
Yeah, you just live here now.
I live here now.
All that for Heroes Rune.
Heroes Rune 4. That's a lot of runes. That's like 20,000 runes or something.
Is that guy going to check on where you were? He didn't help his friend at all.
He's just like, I think he might have. I'm good. Those
are my candles. You're just stomping around on them. Do you have a cardboard box or anything?
Oh, fuck. Come on. Catch Stink. Barely.
The bees the flies are getting hung up on the column.
They're getting them though. Let's just home on him.
Doesn't look like it. I think on.
Yeah, no, it doesn't look like it at all. Fuck. That was a bad biff, dude.
Yeah, he's got that big hammer.
Yeah. Big iron, big iron. They also don't fucking stagger. Ooh, boy. Oh, he do it twice, huh? He do it. God, die. Give me the souls. Give me the souls. Die and give me the souls. Die and give me the souls. Fucking die. Yes!
I think it didn't add in.
It's a fucking moral victory, man.
That's a ways in there. You
pushed in
a ways.
But I was inches from a shortcut back.
Woof.
Woof indeed. That's what the puppies say. Woof. Happy birthday to Puppy.
Happy birthday to Puppy.
Oh, I don't want to lose. John, don't get me sued by those hateful spinsters. Patty and Mildred Hill.
What now?
What?
Yep.
The hateful spinsters? That's a Paul F. Tompkins line.
Okay.
Talking about the previous owners. Now, finally, that's been cleared out, but of the Happy Birthday song owners.
Okay.
Cake. Hey, guys, let's all be... Can we just all agree?
I don't think they like you.
Glückwünschen zum Geburtstag. Sorry if I just said a racism. Fuck. Anybody keep track of how many that was? It was like 80,000 or something.
Jesus Christ. You said no.
Here we are. Here we are doing a Krispy Kreme.
He fucking literally just said no.
Back at it again, Krispy Kreme.
No, actually.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
He just fucking stuffed me nothing but net.
I'm pretty sure that's a Smash Brothers move.
Yeah, it's a fucking NBA Jam move, dude.
You want to use a dare here in order to stage spike them into the wall, and then you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why this little ledge is down here.
Yep.
Oh my god. Jump. That was extremely... Hey, guys. That was extremely good D.
Funk.
I try not to talk too much about D on this stream, but extremely good D. A lot of hustle.
He just went for it, you know? He's waiting, sitting there like, oh, jeez. Oh, you did it back to me? Okay, fine. But yeah. I didn't go in a hole.
It's true, he didn't go in a hole.
You're a sneaky boy. Oh, he tried to cast! Well done.
Hey, thanks, man. I was happy with it. See, is this guy coming for me?
Yeah, he's coming.
Yeah.
He's coming for you. I heard you guys talking shit about Todd Howard earlier.
Mm-hmm. I'm a big Todd Howard fan. I'm so excited for Starfield, and it'll take as long as it takes.
He decided hammer time.
Well, I decided... Fuck. I decided fuck. Comment big.
Noise. Decide fuck. It's a glintstone comet shard.
Yep. Alright, and we just run at him and... That was a nice little Michael Jackson laugh, John. Alright.
I mean, you tell me to do a thing, I'm going to actually try.
Yeah, I know. That's because you got a good heart, bud. Okay. Boss up ahead. So let's go ahead.
I should have told you.
Moose out front.
Yes, moose out front. Sorry.
It is deeply despairing to me that I had to explain to your lovely lady wife what that was about.
Why?
Because apparently you're not saying it to her constantly, or she's not listening.
Both can be true.
Yeah. All right. So we're back here. Here's the there's the grace that we started from in this area.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep. Hey, John, you ready to see an old friend?
I'm ready to see Margit.
No, not Margit, but an old pal. You fought her spirit form. Now it's time to fight the real deal. That's right. It's everybody's favorite.
Toothbrush demon.
It's Loretta!
Okay.
So this is the real Loretta, who went to go defend the Howling Tree after ditching on Caled. Oh, no, not Caled. The Carrion Royal family.
Yeah.
And the horse she rode in on.
Goddamn horrible tree sentinel glintstone bullshit.
She's rough. Let's get some bleed on her.
You can summon the boys.
Do I? I don't have the boys equipped, John. Or do I? Did I re-equip the boys? No. Fuck, it's the Mimic tier. I'm sorry.
No, Mimic tier will probably be alright.
I know, but the boys are much... I love the boys, more fun. You know? Yeah, they're more fun.
And effective, perhaps.
No, he's a much better tank.
Oh, yeah, way more health. That's true. That's a lot
also
of
just much more distracting.
That looks rough.
Yeah, but I'm getting to do a lot of casting.
Many flies.
Yeah, no, it's This was not a fair fight. My apologies to... Oh, shit. Never mind. Fuck! Fuck, get her! Yes! It counts. Oh, shit. Now the mimic tier just goes on in my place now.
Yeah, I think that's how it works.
God. That sucks.
Well, this isn't fair at all, but Dad.
Yeah, well, it was not fair until she decided to cast on me.
You're made of paper. Yeah, Loretta said fuck you.
Yeah, I can't abide that. I got to bring the boys back in.
The boys are back in town.
They sure are, John. They sure are.
You gotta level them up some more.
I don't know that I have the glowwort for it.
Mm. They're not special ashes.
They are not. I'll keep an eye out for them. All right, let's go get my souls plus the boss worth of souls back. And then go into what is literally the hardest area in the game. The Soul Jars of... I've never tried the Soul Jars of Fortune. They look cool. Like, I very much want to send my pot boys out to fight for me. Of course, I may die, because mage fuckers are both back. I don't get my boss souls? That's fair. That is fair.
Unless you killed them at the same time and it took so long that they added into the total, yeah.
Well, we'll see. No, I got him. I fucking got him. That's 218,000 souls. Yeah, no, I would say that I probably got him.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go ahead and spend a couple of those bad boys. Even at this point, that's like 4 levels or something. 3. 2, almost 3. Let's put a couple more levels. Let's get faith up to 60, I guess. All right, and you know what? I'm going to use that Hero's Soul 4, a Hero's Rune 4.
Nom.
Yeah, 30,000 souls. Pretty good reward. It was an A-Team reference. Boy, I made a really funny A-Team reference earlier tonight.
Love it when a plan comes together.
I love it when a plan comes together. All right. It's so wild to me. This area is so hidden, and you would be so forgiven for thinking, oh, it's just like a big tree zone, and that's it. And they're like, no, motherfuckers, there's a whole ass fucking city down here. Mm-hmm. It's huge. It's a huge level down that I am heading down towards. That's not the right button, Will.
Whee!
Fucking Elefale Brace of the Halig Tree. Here we come. Whee!
Oh, God.
I'm winded. Well, it's extremely secretively hidden. Yes, okay, fine. It's not really on you. Like, it's hidden behind the medallion quest. And then, even when you go up there, it's a huge pain in the ass to find. Like, to even just find the option to take the lift over here. Get whatever. This is... Oh, alright. Fair enough.
It's just Christmas for Will.
Yeah, I mean, it's good. Like, one of the only things you can't, given that they're so liberal with respecs in this, the one thing they aren't is necessarily, I mean, you can buy building material, like crafting materials eventually, but...
With bell bearings, yeah.
But I don't think there's any way to buy the Ancient Dragon ones.
Probably not.
Yeah. Here we are. Fucking look at this. Welcome to Elfale, Brace of the Halig Tree.
Ta-da! We did another Anor Londo, everybody.
Yep. This is the most Anor Londo city in the game. So, this is where Michaela went. Like, he set up a place where people might be able to live outside the Golden Order. and where he can
how'd that work out for them?
I don't actually know if this city is typically shit. Like, is this city like apocalyptic and shitty, or is it just kind of weird? And it's just hostile to me because I'm an invader. I am genuinely not sure.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Clean Run Knights are not a sign that good stuff is going on, but
the Clean Run Knights are here because they followed their lady here, literally carried her here. There's a character named Finley who's you can get their ashes of, who like carried their lady here to where I believe Miquella was trying to find a way to stop the rot from eating his sister alive. But
what are you gonna do with Melina? Have you done anything with that quest?
What do you mean?
I probably said the wrong M name.
Oh, Millicent.
The one, Millicent. Thank you.
You know what? Because I haven't seen it, I will probably go for her bad ending.
Okay.
Because it's interesting. Like it
just looking.
Yeah, just taking a peek.
Oh God, I'm full of lightning. What are those guys full of? Oh, they're exploders. I see.
Yep.
Holy exploders.
Whole exploders.
Holy exploders, Batman.
Great.
That was fine. C-.
Yeah. C-
Real C- kind of guy.
I also consider myself a C- kind of guy, John. It's cool.
I C-, I eat minus.
I'm on a real C- diet. Get that golden rune 12. Get these weird... Could this be a rump? All the more time for pickle. Because it kind of looks like a butt.
They want to fuck that pile of eggs.
Are they eggs?
Or
are they yes, okay, fines?
That got me good. I wasn't ready for that.
Yeah, no, it was... it felt unfair. I felt like I'd done something bad to you.
I just was not prepared. You never call them eggs.
Alright. Yeah, so there's a lot of nasty shit in this area.
I really was expecting that guy to guard counter.
It would have been good, yeah. So Melania got taken here by her dudes.
Looking at?
Just looking at the beautiful fucking skybox, dude. Enjoy.
Well, yeah, but like, if they're looking for you, they're really bad at it.
Maybe they're looking for Miquella to come back, but Miquella ain't coming back. Miquella's stuck in an egg.
Oh no, egg.
Bong. Ooh, I don't think I picked this up before. Let's look at the description.
Yeah, the guard counters feel like they're not super effective against a lot of enemy types. Unless you've gotten like a jump attack in and then you use it to follow up and then stagger them. Maybe it's a good option. I don't know. It just feels like you're never choosing the right opening to.
I just never use shields. Sword forged by servants of Miquella of the Haligtree, with the design modeled after those carried by Carrion Knights. Instead of glintstone, however, amber from the Haligtree is embedded in the blade. A sumptuous piece, yet it has never been offered to any knight. An ill-starred sword with no master.
Do you need a shield to guard counter? I thought you could just block with the one sword. Maybe it needs to be... You probably have to two-hand it, and then you can block with it.
I'm going to get fucked up here. I'm going to get absolutely fucked up by this avatar.
Oh, God!
Mm-hmm. This is going to be rough no matter what I do.
Yeah, you're just going to keep spamming that.
Uh-huh.
God.
Mm-hmm. Fuck, I'm dead. That was not a great place to lose those souls either.
That guy sucks. That's the worst one of those. And he's modified and shit.
But was it Aang or Kyoshi, Rodrigo said, making an Avatar The Last Airbender reference that I get?
It was Korra.
Oh, common Korra. John, you're drunk.
What?
You like that joke. You must be in some way impaired.
I got it. That's why I liked it, you asshole.
It was words I recognized.
like things that I get. Oh, get the man.
I mean, that unblockable blade. Credit to my friend John for encouraging me to use that attack more often. Yeah. To be fair, the one on the sword is better than the one on the punchers by a lot.
Yeah, it's just like a thrust on the puncher, right?
Yeah. Ooh, get those triple rings of light.
You got a new miracle, my man. A golden order miracle that you never use. You're gonna read some lore off it, though, aren't you?
I sure am. Everybody say hi to Olivia. She's watching right now.
Hi, Olivia.
Yeah.
John says hi.
I saw the trailer for the new Avatar the other day.
Yeah? Oh, different Avatar.
Oh!
We were talking about Avatar The Last Airbender, not Avatar the James Cameron movies.
I recently finished that, and I love that show.
Yeah, it's good.
Very good show.
One of the incantations of the Golden Order fundamentalists produces 3 rings of light and fires them forward. There's like no... the rings of light return to a position closer to the caster before disappearing. This incantation can be cast repeatedly. A gift from the young Miquella to his father, Radagon. That's sweet, because you may or may not end up catching that spell in the fucking face a bunch when you're trying to beat the game.
I'm really looking forward to the live action adaptation that Netflix is doing.
Ah, boy, nothing Netflix is doing is making me particularly happy right now. I can't imagine they'll kill it after a year.
But what about the Pentaveret?
It's fantastic.
We all love the Pentaveret, John. But we can't expose the Pentaveret.
No way that
The Pentaveret must never be exposed.
Congratulations to whoever just became a lord in the group. What were you saying, Olivia?
I said there's no way that that's not going to do well. Also, I love Shadow of Bone, and I'm really looking forward to the Sandman adaptation as well.
Yeah, we'll see.
So,
I never read Sandman, so I'm excited for that.
Imagine a man now, John. Imagine that man is made of sand.
Sleepy?
Is made of sand. He's actually literally made of sand. It's wild.
Wow, the Sandman.
And you know who they have playing him, right?
Marco is himself. Frank.
That's Flint. Flint Marco.
Flint. Thank you. I knew Frank was wrong, but I couldn't pull the right one.
Played by Thomas Hayden Mosk.
Yep.
That's a Gary Butterfield joke.
Can you tell me why...
Why Gary thinks that funny? No, man. I have no fucking clue.
Oh, God damn it. Can you tell me why they CGI'd Thomas Hayden Church so much in No Way Home?
Counterpoint, please tell me why my car is in the front yard, and I am sleeping with my clothes on. I came in through the window last night, and you're...
Yep.
Just doing a little blink. Just doing a little blink for funsies.
Get that shiny...
Oh, you're right.
It's a Newman.
It's a Numa rune, yeah. Please tell me why my car is in the front yard and I am sleeping with my clothes on. I cast all the dragon ice last night and you're... I want to be... Everyone needs to be very fucking clear, because several people have told me they watched the Pentaveret. I have never told anyone that they should watch... That they should watch the Pentaveret. I wrote a review of it. I guess I gave it a B.
It's literally a recommendation.
It's a very... Yeah, this is one of the rotten ones. Of course it is. Okay, the penises are in the final episode. I'm a kind grader. I don't grade very often, is the thing. I'm not used to it, because we don't grade games. So I'm always like, I don't want to hurt people's feelings.
All your bones came out.
And my dad... No! I just barely managed to heal.
Drink. There you go. Drink! Get that.
I mean, John, that's always your fucking advice now, man.
Get the thing. Uh-oh.
Fuck. And da 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 da.
Couldn't tell you. It's been way too long, and I don't fucking remember, and I also don't care.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. It would be pathetic to be able to just like straight up tell people that you got a 780 verbal, 730 math.
Sure.
Just like like immediately, just instantly.
Uh-huh.
That would be pathetic.
I guess so. It'd also be fine.
Seems pathetic to me. Felt pathetic to say.
Okay. It's also probably okay.
Why are you defending me?
I don't know. Sometimes you need it.
From me?
From you, yes. Specifically.
I mean, the Pentaveret is like
must never be exposed.
It must never be exposed. It's just weird that there's a fucking Mike Myers TV show
that has 6 episodes and it's sort of done, right?
I mean, I can't
to keep going with that.
I can't imagine that they were going to. Like, the show ends on a pretty definitive ending point, and also Netflix doesn't renew things.
Not anymore. Not since we got 8 seasons of Voltron.
God. Okay, but
I did like Voltron a lot. Hey, you got gun encounter.
More to the point,
look at that smart boy. And he drank. He tried to. You killed him.
He tried to. I mean, the writers of that probably only got paid for 2 seasons, and it was probably. I was telling Olivia about this today. Where like streaming services love, or everybody with animation loves to be like, oh, this isn't a new season, it's a new book, because we pay by the season. Fuck you, animation writers.
I think Voltron got called seasons. I think it's 8 seasons is what they did get.
Nice.
So.
Rhizana, the Pentaveret is, it's like a lot of different... So in 1423, a group of 5 men... Sure. A group of 5 men realized that the Black Plague was spread by rats. Banned by the church, they instead decided to join forces in order to change the world for the better from the shadows. They are much like every other secret society, like the Illuminati, etc., except for one thing, John. What is that one difference?
They're nice.
They're nice, says Jeremy Irons.
Really gives that a lot more than it probably deserves.
The Jeremy Irons intros are very funny, I think.
He only says that whole fucking spiel one time, right?
Yeah, and then it's just jokes about how I'm Jeremy Irons, you better not skip intro.
You didn't get that frost stink.
I also didn't get my souls back yet, which is maybe a poor choice of everything.
Oh, he's taking out that guardrail, my man.
Please tell me why.
Oh, he's gonna... Please get that very good yellow shiny. I want you to get it. I want it. What is it? Why do you enjoy withholding and being mean to me?
John, if you were me, why would you enjoy it? Let's do a little introspection here, bud.
I don't know. It's one of the weirdest goddamn things.
You don't think it'd be kind of funny?
Kind of funny games. They're, from what I understand, a very mediocre YouTube show or podcast.
Oh, John, it's bad here. Okay, I can get under... Nope, not gonna... Game did not consider me to... Fuck. I was like, oh, maybe when it jumps I can get under it. And the game's like, there's no under.
There's no under over on that.
Puppy's asked me to rate my top 10 meats.
Eat some prawn for defense.
I should actually probably eat some prawn for defense. Crab or prawn. I did get under him, yeah. So my favorite meat, I think, is Grecian Delight branded gyro meat. Don't try to serve me that fucking Chrono shit. Chrono shit's too dry. Give me that. I need that Grecian delight. That's the shit that is like the juiciest.
Ooh, they're all awake.
Oh, are they?
That guy drank.
He's drinking poison to spit at me.
Oh, yep. He sure is. I was gonna laugh if there's like an elevator shaft you just roll down. There is just a nothing, so you're in a tight spot.
John,
we're in a tight spot.
Damn, we're in it. Well, goodbye, souls.
80,000, 76, something like that.
God, if I just picked up that item, I'd have no reason to go back down there.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
I hoisted myself by my own petard. Can we start saying hoisted by my own Picard?
I'm 100% certain someone has said that. Oh, wow.
How your brain, my friend.
That man have trauma to brain.
Yeah, someone called Derek Stiles, because we need the trauma center.
That did not land for me.
Oh, I think I might have genuinely pulled the name of the main character of the trauma center games.
God damn. Wii? Was that the last one of those that was on the console? Yeah, or was it on 3DS? It might have been on 3DS.
That was the wrong thing. I don't know that they made a 3DS one.
It was on DS, they made 2 of them, and then they made a Wii one, right? And it was like Phoenix Wright, but Doctor. Or would you say it's more like Operation? Is it a visual novel? What is it?
There's visual novel elements, but the gameplay is surgery simulator.
Oh, okay.
With action. Like, weirdly arcadey at times surgery simulator.
Gotcha. I never played them. They look neat.
I mean, they're interesting. Gary and Cole did a WAF on the Wii one, I think. They're like, they can get surprisingly irritating as, like, action experiences.
Just imprecise controls, or imagine the Wii one would be worse than the DS one.
Probably, yeah, but also just like they're very demanding in terms of like technical skill.
Which hand do you use to cast Madness when you're holding the Wiimote?
This one, jerk off motion.
Okay, that's fair.
Boy, you're really running from my cool sniper attack. There we go.
Well, he would rather not have Madness, even though he can't have it.
Yeah. I mean, not bad. One of these days, I should actually get Fire Breath. It's very funny that I have 3 Dragon Breaths, and none of them are fire.
He's made of wood. He probably burns real good.
I do also have, the Crucible. I mean, he's taking a ton of fire damage from Frenzied. Because the Frenzied Flame stuff does count as fire. I'm gonna get... Oh! Bad whiff! How's your day? Uh-oh.
You almost went over the edge there.
Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be a little spellcasting race.
You took the guardrails away.
Yeah. I feel like a tree should take more damage from lightning.
Gee, I'm a tree.
Thanks, Mrs. Settlemeyer. Ooh, I got that. I got a cool staff. Let's find out. Ceremonial staff depicting the Erd tree in its historic radiance. It festers with scarlet rot. Wielded by the avatars who protect the minor Erd trees. Alright, boy, I'm so excited to find out what this item is, John. Yay!
Yeah, pretty good.
At some point, I should go level up my my catalyst, because I think I do have... I can just check. Because my catalyst is currently sitting at 22, so it needs a bunch of +8s to... I can get 1 level on it, I think. The 22 to 23, and then I'll need 5 more to get up to 24, and then I can get it to 25 automatically. And then my spell catalyst, which is annoyingly primed for spells I never use, will be ready to go.
You're ready to go.
Thanks, man. That's a Crystallian. I forgot that they're Crystallians who hang out here. Is this guy just solo? This guy's just... The Carbonite is gone. He's solo.
Oh, it's a rot one. Fun.
Yeah.
Caster, too. They're going to shotgun you.
Shotgun a fucking wall. Fuck. There we go. Now you're brittle. Now you're like me when anybody disagrees with me about anything. Brittle.
Cranky?
Brittle.
Cranky?
Brittle.
Cranky?
Crack.com.
Daggered again. Whee!
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, those guys aren't bad when there's only one of them. It's just there's rarely only one of them.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and that was the whole reward for doing this little side area is not much. So you on Guppy. Yeah. I mean, you know, the Guppy energy is a particular vibe. It's a very... In many ways, it's the worst version of myself. I got some good Mario hops tonight. Okay, there's definitely...
Except for that one time where you beefed it.
Well...
It was very funny.
I got donked on. Get donked on.
That's some good damage.
Yeah, but there's 2 clean rots in here. Which is why I was being extremely cheap to one of them. Because the other one's doing their fucking Krillin magic.
Well, that's what columns are for.
Columns are for getting people to buy Game Gears. Fuck.
Man.
Mm-hmm. She's all buff,
good angling.
too. Yeah, no, I mean... That's why Batman uses batarangs, you know? The angles. Please bleed. There we go. Fuck!
Right into your brain!
It's my fucking brain that I use for thinking my thoughts!
Fuck! Staggered! God!
Not dead, though.
Nope, not dead. Can still kill you.
Oh no! Fuck me! That sucked!
That was a good move. She read you well.
Yeah, no, that was...
She got the download.
Mm-hmm.
Is what happened there. You got downloaded.
That was top 10 anime endings.
Mm-hmm. That was the you didn't know my true strength.
Fuck, I am not left-handed.
Weighted training clothing came off.
Oh, fuck. Hyperbolic time chamber. I don't think that one fits, but...
You think that Clean Rot Knight just, like, ran away for a second and then trained for a whole year?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, jeez, I exploded. It didn't work. It was all for nothing.
That's a great trick. Yeah, but I can only do it once. Looney Tunes.
Looney Tunes.
I love Looney Tunes. So, number 1 meat with a bullet. Grecian Delights, branded. Because there's only like 2 companies, and they might even be the same company at this point. I think I read somewhere that they may be merged. There's only like 2 companies that sell the Gyro meat cones. You know how Gyro meat comes into the big cones and they shave off the cone and grill it.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
There's only basically 2 companies that provide those in the United States, and one is Kronos and the other is Grecian Delight. And Grecian Delight, I find to be a far more flavorful one. That's This is my one like legitimate Chicago tip, and it's not even a good tip because it's in a touristy area, but whatever. If you're in Greektown in Chicago, skip the fucking expensive places. Go to Mr. Greek's. Are they maybe a little racist? It's possible that I saw some complaints, some Yelp complaints where they were maybe a little racist. I'm sorry. Their gyros are extremely good and extremely large and generous, and they give you a big bag of very wet fries when you... I'm not condoning racism. I'm just... It's one of those things where I got addicted to their food, and then I was like... One time I read Yelp, and I was like, oh, fuck. This is exactly how far my principles go. I'm not happy about it. Anyway, the racism does not add flavor. It sucks, but it's... Maybe they stopped. Maybe different people. Go to Mr. Grease, though. It's really good. Unless they've done racism more... Unless they've done racism more recently than what I saw in that Yelp comment from several years ago. Then, wet fries is simply a statement of fact. That these fries are very greasy and very wet. And you gotta, like, cover them in salt, and then they are just, like... It's old ethnic guy racism, I think, Lamppost. But, like, I don't know. I'm not... I don't know. See, these don't have feta in them. These are just, like, fucking, like, greasy-ass fries out of the fryer. But you get 8 million of them. You get, like, Five Guys levels of fries from them. And, like, literally, I went to that place... the whole time, like once a week when I lived in Chicago, and then I came back there years later, and it was still the same guys manning the counter. So it's that kind of place. And it's 24 hours, and I never didn't see those same guys there. So maybe they're Time Lords?
I'm Googling this place. Sounds good.
Yeah, I mean, don't read the reviews.
Don't read the reviews.
I think they probably still hopefully exist. They've lasted a long fucking time. They're on 16th and
open right now.
Yeah, they're on 16th and Halstead in Chicago. Yeah, they never close. I was actually deeply disappointed. One time when I took Shanna to Chicago to like show her like Chicago and stuff. It was the one they were closed for renovations. It's the only time in like several years that they had ever actually been closed, and it was extremely disappointing. We went across the street to the less good gyro place that has become a Verizon store, I believe. All right, Vengeance. Nighty nights.
Sounds like I need to take a business trip to see my employer. And go to Mr. Greek's.
Yeah, there's lots of good fucking food in Chicago, man. And some of it is dirt cheap and delicious. Am I going to go through Revenant Alley? I don't know. I don't disagree with people that Revenants suck, but...
They're bad. They're real bad.
All right.
I don't like them at all.
Yeah.
I think they're my least favorite.
They're lots of people's least favorites.
In the whole fucking game, I hate them more than... Hand spiders? I hate them more than omens.
Yeah,
and omens are goddamn terrible.
Yeah, omens are. Yeah, no, John, you're convincing me. I didn't think you were right about hating them, but it sounds like you do hate them. Lazy ass flies.
Fucking J.P. Morgan of fly direction over here.
Just work hard. Just work. Oh, come on. Crossbow. Cool. Coming up is a absolutely brutal little set piece that I am going to get my ass kicked by, probably. Actually,
does the heal trick stagger them? Like, do they get staggered by healing? Like, everybody's like, just heal them. I get it, but I don't have a fucking Phoenix down.
Puppy asks, can you explain the lore to me of Elden Ring?
To me?
I mean, John can. John's like the guy who's like up to date on all that shit. Like
man with old fang is sad. Looks at water. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
And that man holds sword at. So you can guard counter with a.
You're right.
A sword in your hand. That's neat.
They're all is. What I'm getting here is they're all is aching.
They're all is aching, and I don't remember what that's from.
Review.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Check out this fucking setup here, man. So we got crossbowman with ballista, crossbowman with ballista, crossbowman with ballista, Erd Tree avatar. And a couple of like extremely badass. Those two knights that are there to the side of the Erd Tree avatar are also super strong badass knights.
Yeah, that looks very bad.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to.
You maybe go another way.
Well, the other way is. You understand that the other way is the thing that Vin has been referring to as Revenant Alley. So.
Well, that's fun. I mean, they're not there now. I don't believe you until I see them.
The Revenant came down. Yes, I will probably just try to get through. Let's see.
Instantly staggers them. Interesting.
Instantly staggers them. Interesting. There's a third way.
I mean, I feel like staggers that on enemies where you can't get to the fucking glowy spot in time are... Hey, there's the seedbed curse you need.
Yeah, but how do I get up there?
Well, you have to unlock the double jump. And then...
I'll just summon Torrent.
It's a legacy dungeon. You won't be doing that in here.
It's a lug.
Miyazaki blocked it.
It's a Lugnodacy dungeon.
He also is going to call your mom and tell her that you tried to summon Torrent.
No.
He's going to tell her.
John, don't tell her. John, my mom is
I'm not going to do it. It's Miyazaki.
John, my mom is asleep. It's late.
Yeah. It's fucking daytime in Japan, and he's like, hey, you know what William Hughes of the AV Club tried to do?
John,
he tried to summon Torrent in my motherfucking legacy dungeon.
Hey, John, if you could stop coming up with weirdly fascist political slogans for Japanese political parties, like, it's daytime now in Japan, that would be great.
It's daytime now in Japan. Motherfucker.
Oh, haven't you heard
it? Blue drink. Get that blue drink.
Daytime now in Japan. It's like fucking Welcome to Revachol. Racist.
Oh, super gross, super bad plant. You got the rot. You got the rot real bad.
Yeah.
You got the slam.
I got the rot, and then I got the slam. Come on and slam. And welcome to the jam. Sport.
Jim Jam.
Jim Jam.
You get that blessed light of God on you.
No, yeah, I did get God fucked a little bit, huh?
Mm-hmm. Why can all the plants do that? It's unclear.
Magic.
The lore is...
shit.
No one knows.
Ooh, why was I not doing that forever?
They hate ice.
Yeah, they're plants, I guess. That does make a certain sense. A certain sense.
I mean, you got the frostbite pop. That's all you get.
I know.
Get the glintstone pop. Oh, that's not how that works. Does that fucking spell still fire? Of course it still fires.
Yeah, of course it still fires.
Jesus Christ. Spent all that time summoning God.
That's nice, Rodrigo. That is good information that I'm going to use. That's news I can use. I'm glad that we could all move past Rodrigo's bad take about Hollow Knight.
Rodrigo's allowed to not like Hollow Knight. It's permitted.
I know. That's what I said.
Well, he's allowed to not get shitty attitude about it, too.
What about my attitude right now is shittier than average?
I don't know. It's admonishment. It is not...
Okay. Admonition pit.
Yep, that word. It's not condemning.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a bad...
You're gonna die.
I don't think so.
Need you to not be sick anymore.
I'm not sick. I'm not rotted.
Yes. Oh. Oh, yeah, you aren't. Oh, that's
no,
just
I used the bolus.
Cos, or some say Cossum. Oh, I didn't know you could break their deal. That's kind of neat.
Cummums.
Do you have to jump? Do you have to jump attack them? Is that how you break their swords apart?
I mean, the jump attack.
Because it didn't stagger them, but the
jump attack just applies a lot of stagger.
Well, I thought that they always riposted or countered with that shitty golden spear bullshit.
Buddy, I only have about half a memory of that last fight. I'm in desperation mode right now. Shit.
Oh, what is that another one?
It's just another one. Yeah, it's just another one.
I got scared. I'm asking too many questions. Shut up, John.
No, don't shut up. But I don't have any. Oh, I do have. I got a drink back at some point, or I had a drink. I don't know.
Yes. Okay. Fine. Sometimes.
When we
talk about mind palaces, I get sad because my dear sweet wife can't make them.
Yeah, we've talked. I think I talked with her about it. She can't visualize, right?
Aphantasia. That's what it's called. Yeah. No pictures in the brain. Brain don't do that. Which was fucking wild to me when she told me about that, because I was like, well, how do you fucking remember anything then?
You know who? I was just reading. The webcomics artist John Allison has that, weirdly.
Yeah. Well, it's like, how does she draw pictures? How does she... Because she draws, like, little things, she doodles.
Yeah, well, I mean, because you can, I don't know. Like, John Allison is an extremely talented artist, like, who makes his living doing art. And then, recently, he was like, I only dream, 2 times a year, and I always like it, because it's the only time I can see things that don't exist.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what?
It's weird, man. Brains are strange.
Brains is strange. But that doesn't mean you should try to study them, because then you hang out with obnoxious people, and you have to work for a woman who's obsessed with Bruce Springsteen and gets mad when her grad students don't invite her out socially. God.
Wow, that sounds like a nightmare.
I did not enjoy it.
You never told me specifically what broke you with that, but that sounds like collectively it would be... I mean, you told me in the broad strokes of it, but you didn't tell me these specific details, is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, no, I did not. I did not especially... Well, the Rodrigo guillotining the mice didn't bother me for 1 fucking second, my friend. I believe I found Vin's fabled third path.
Fabled third path. You got it! You've conquered it.
Watch the queen conquer. Isn't there usually an enemy up here? Yeah, these Haligtree Knights, whose hat I just got, suck. They are brutal, and there's 2 of them who hang out.
Are we about to do a cool thing?
I mean, we're pretty close to the boss. Not super close, but getting there.
Mm-hmm.
I figured I was close to a level up. I have not been paying attention to my souls whatsoever, but let's get that faith up to 60. I genuinely didn't know about this route either, but it's a lot easier than having to fight through the fucking Avatar and the Knights and stuff. Smithing Stone 6, that's nothing. How are we doing on time? Oh, it's almost 10. I am playing Minecraft tonight with Kevin, so...
Okay.
I can't go. And then over here is a trio of dickheads guarding... I don't remember what treasure they're guarding, but we're gonna... The ice seemed to stagger them pretty good, so...
They're all rotty ones, too. That sucks.
They are, yeah. Like, this is literally a boss fight elsewhere in the game, is 3 of these guys.
Yeah, I just fought that one.
That was the first time I ever met the Crystallians.
Oh, boy.
Not a good experience. There we go.
Yeah, I wouldn't think so. Oh, right in the bum.
Yeah, my bum is on his face. My bum is on his face.
Man, they don't stagger after a whole magic bar. That's not good. There we go.
There we go. Yeah, he just flew right up there.
Rouse Tower saves us
and saves all the world. Danny Elfman, Danny Elfman. That's a good patch then. That's a good nerf. Good. That's like a Maverick, you know? That's good nerf.
Faster on the cast.
Thanks, man. That's a good point. I'm gonna work on that.
Faster on the cast.
It's like me when I'm like, I don't know where I was going with that.
Please don't die.
I mean, I just touched Grace.
Oh. Touch Grace got dizzy.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to try booking it so we can end on the reveal of Melania, just because it's cool. So I'm not going to do full explorations for this bit, and I'm not going to do Millicent.
Okay.
Let's see if I can, because I'm not super close, but I'm kind of close. So if I ignore going over there and grab my stuff. So we're about to get to the first big indication that Melania is for sure here. Big ass lake of rotten flowers. So over there, in that little toilet bowl, that is where Millicent's quest ends. Either unhappily or more unhappily. And guess who's hanging out in the swamp?
Oh god. Bugmen. My favorite.
Rot priests.
I fucking hate these guys so goddamn much.
Okay. I'm being dumb and not doing this the way I should be doing it, which is to pull out a dagger. Oopsie daisies.
Quick step across.
Yes. So I'm going to do that now to get across. And they're weird little babies, yeah. Kindreds of rot. Okay. So item type. Find a dagger with... Do they all just have...
I think they do. Try it. Yeah.
Yep.
Quick step. Yeah. Not fat rolling now, are you? You weren't that close, were you? I didn't think.
I am fat rolling, yes.
Ooh, whoops.
But I'm not going to be rolling anyway. So.
That's true. You cover yourself in that shit.
Well, I'll take off my sword and then I won't be fat rolling. So. Kinder Surprise Eggs of Rot. Of course, I probably want to actually kill this priest. Do I have Bloodhound Step somewhere? I do not know if I do, then. Quick Step will do the job.
Oh, God. Oh, mother.
Well.
Jesus Christ. Fucking hate these guys so much.
I mean, they're aggressive.
Mean.
They're aggressive boys. I should not have tried to fight them. I should have tried to just move on with my life. I need to learn to choose my battles, and I lost 6,000 souls because of it, John.
$6,000.
$6,000.
It's a down payment on a house.
It's not.
Well, that depends on the house, I guess.
I mean, if you want a really shitty loan, or a particularly, I guess if you're like in the Midwest, it's probably a little
yeah. If you're in the Midwest, it's fine.
And it's just that simple.
It's just that easy.
Just that simple. Okay, so spoiler alert for whenever you get here in your game, Even though, like I said, the big toilet bowl has some stuff going on with it. Don't go in there. Go in here.
Okay.
Because down here is...
You're gonna die. Drink. Oh, okay.
Grace.
That works too. Touch Grace.
Okay. Well, what's a toilet? Is that some sort of funny term for a toilet? Is that some sort of very funny term for a toilet? Is that some sort of extremely funny term for a toilet? All right. And now we are almost to the bottom of the Halig tree. All right. To be very clear, I am not beating Millennia tonight. I just want to get to her. I'll take literally one run. Rodrigo, I heard of the game Iron Lung from my parasocial acquaintance Rodrigo, who mentioned it earlier tonight on this stream. Otherwise, no. All right, fun rot church here.
Oh God!
It's not too bad. It's a small chamber, but it is annoying. Well. Now there's an optional area you can go to that is rot as fuck. So the guy up there is the one who's actually like fucking me up pretty bad. So if you explore this area, it can get pretty bad in terms of having to fight a lot of rot priests, but you don't have to. There's no enemies down here. All right, John. You have seen her mentioned in a million bits of lore. She was in the first video ever shown of the first story thing. Short horror game by David Szymanski, The Dust Guy, about taking photos of a blood ocean on an alien moon. That's cool.
Can you take a look at the floor? Can you eat a finger thing and take a look at the floor and see if he's here? I just want to see if he's here.
Eat a finger thing. Oh.
Yeah. Who? The man. Let her solo. Let me solo her.
Oh, yeah, I'll look.
Don't want to look? Just see?
Yeah,
I mean, you never know when you're going to beat a celebrity, you know?
That's true. I do want to check out this.
Has anybody actually seen this person? I know it's probably unlikely. Or you probably get a bunch of damn copycats. Who just
probably a bunch of goddamn copycats.
I mean, it's a famous person in a video game.
Oh, did I already have the... I must have already had the
pot helm?
Yeah. Helm worn by knights sworn to the Halig tree, graced by a crown of unallied gold, increases faith. Unallied gold is a whole thing related to
her quest line, yeah.
To Michaela.
Oh.
There's a reason he's referred to from time to time as Michaela the Unalloyed. I don't think, you know what I think it was there's no, there we go. Light yet sturdy clothes, worn by young women who set off into the world to confront their fate. So in this case, I think, is that Millicent's set, I guess?
Yeah, I think it's when you pick her up.
Is this where I came in? No, this is a different... I don't actually know where this elevator goes. Presumably it's a shortcut to something. I briefly passed through a rat... Oh, it's this... Okay, it's this one that overlooks this shit.
Yep. Back to hell!
Yeah, Millicent, or one of her sisters, yes. Yeah, so there's one of these Aeonian blooms here that are... You will come to fear. Alright, I will pop the fur-calling finger remedy.
See if we got any special people.
I mean, people are always willing to help summon with this shit, because it's...
Yeah. Oh, you might have turned it off by sitting down. No, the finger's still going. Yep. Cool. There's a red one, because somebody wants to duel right here.
It's Craig from HR! All right, here we go. Sophia. Tomoe. Oh. The Way of Tomoe. Omen Killer guy, Crick from HR, Assassin Rayla, Starflight. All right. No celebrities. Sorry, John.
No, it's okay. I just want to look.
I am girding my loins for this fight. Here she is. Pretty game.
That looks like a person. The corpse is left well enough alone.
I dreamt for so long. My flesh was dull gold, and my blood rotted. Corpse after corpse left in my wake. As I awaited his return. Heed my words. I am Melania, Blade of Mikola. And I have never known defeat.
Well, it's because your sword's so long, lady.
Fuck. Oh, fuck. See, I forgot that the first time you come in here, you don't get the little... You normally get like a couple seconds to like walk up to her. Before you are
right
just...
there.
Mm-hmm. Come on, flies.
Our caster's just fucked in this fight.
No.
Not really. No, that was a big chunk.
She's weak to bleed. I mean, melee people have a harder time because her... It's not technically an instant kill hit, but it's... She'll trigger it roughly now. I can't summon the boys. She's waiting for it. Come on. Come on! I'll cast on you if you want. I'll keep casting, but... You know you want to cast... You know you want to use it. Oh, fuck. So there are two things that make Melania absolutely fucking brutal. The first is that she heals every time she hits you.
Mm-hmm. She's a blood burden.
Yeah, except with no need to delay.
Right.
The second is this. That's Waterfowl Dance. It is one of the it's the... Fuck. Come on, Will. Come on. I don't think I'm going to beat her first time, but it'd be cool if I did. That was not a good Waterfowl Dance on my part. That's a dash forward.
The range on that woman is insane.
It's bad. It's really rough, yeah.
That is a... I'm impressed you dodged that. I would not have. The poke!
Not awful.
Oh.
God, yeah,
well,
that's demoralizing as shit to see the lights go back up.
Yeah. No, it's rough.
He's getting a tug of war with her, and it's not good. She's the greatest swords person to have ever lived.
She's undefeated. I'm gonna take one more shot at that just because it was. I like this fight a lot, and I've got some time.
Over immediately. Yeah.
Kevin hasn't messaged me about signing on yet, but yeah, not a bad first attempt. The real question is how much of my spell casting I can get off on her.
Yeah, you got no room for the. Yeah.
No, she's extremely aggressive. I'm going to get a little bit more of a chance here because she starts a little bit further away. So that's
the frostbite.
Yeah. So the thing is, she's not burly, like at all. She's actually pretty for like the late game super boss. She's more fragile than you might. Oh well, I'm dead. If Waterfowl Dance starts next to you, like I spent several hours figuring out, like literally just figuring out how to deal with that single attack. If she starts it, I have never found a way to deal with it if she starts it near you. That's just death as far as I know.
You can't like go under her? I mean, you kind of went under her, but that she started it well away from you, so.
Yeah. The first run of it is just a little bit too, takes slightly too long. Like it's, oh, I can summon up here. Okay. I mean, it takes almost nothing to frostbite her, right? It's the nice thing.
Mm-hmm.
Good boys. Good flies. She typically... Oh, I'm out of magic. This is death. This is a bad idea. Come on, Will. Fuck. She does do those little dodge moves. And it does make life significantly harder than it otherwise would. Shit, okay. And then roll. And then roll forward. Okay, I got a little bit fucked on that one, but... So, Tom Reeve, the answer to that is that I've never summoned for Millennia, and I kind of, do I have a little bit of ego and want to see if I can handle her without it? Kinda. Like, I can own that.
Well, presumably what you did before was harder, right? Because you had to Wolverine claw her?
I mean, the plus side of that is that she bleeds pretty easy. It was not easy, though, I will say. I'll summon the rats this time.
See how it goes.
Dragon Slap might knock her down. I do want to get that ice on her, because that ice is a good opening.
Yeah, I'm thinking about what's in my kit, and I'm not liking my chances on this.
Get her, boys. Actually, that's a terrible idea. She's going to heal off every time she hits them. So it's genuinely a serious handicap for the fight.
And you didn't get the frostbite.
Oh, thanks, John.
I mean, I'm just here to provide information.
Yeah,
I'm like the Siri, I give you your global position.
Mm-hmm.
I tell you the helpful secrets in video games. I look them up on my phone.
I mean, so the thing about her is she's super easy to stagger, so the rats are genuinely pulling that off. It's just, the downside is every time she hits them, she heals. Or me. Or me. Okay, here comes Waterfowl. 1, and then roll. Nope, fucked up. Fucked that one up completely. Fucked that one up completely. I'm gonna take up more runs at this because I'm having fun. And oh, there's Kevin's text. Let's see if he's ready to play. Ooh, someone's complaining to me about spoilers. I love to get an email someone complaining about spoilers. The headline, not the article, spoiled the movie for me. Good. About an article I wrote today. Good for them.
What movie?
Not gonna say. Don't want to get yelled at about spoilers.
Oh, fair. I thought you loved it.
John, I feel bad about it, okay? I feel shitty.
Okay.
Fuck.
Didn't mean to do that. You were being sarcastic. I understand now.
I'm trying not to let it bother me, but it does bother me when people write me to tell me how much I fucking suck.
I didn't catch up to you on that one. It even makes the Bloodborne noise. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Of her refilling off it.
Yeah. God, look at it, though. Brutal. She's gonna waterfall down in a second.
I think if I use my headless ghost and then just comet her, she will die.
She moves around a lot, bud. Is the thing about that.
Yeah. Well, I'm saying she gets focused on the ghost.
I know. I have watched people comment her in multiplayer, and it doesn't go particularly well most of the time.
No, it's not a good idea.
Here we go. 1, 2, and toward her and away. And that is how you take no damage from Waterfall Dance, and then immediately die to other shit.
To one rat's like, I'll dodge it, boss!
I got it, boss! I think she hasn't fully healed all the way there. Here's Waterfall 2. Waterfowl. Fuck. The caveat on that roll number 3 is if you're close to the wall. Shit! Woman! Oh my god, that was brutal. She just did pop 3 of those out. Alright. I'm gonna try one more time, and then I'm gonna go play Minecraft.
One more again.
I'm not gonna summon the rats this time. I'm just gonna try to... She popped out... I've never seen her pop 3 waterfowl dances in that tight an amount of time. That was... mean.
There's some frostbite. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You knocked her down.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is that she can be knocked on her ass. That spell remains extremely expensive, though, in terms of...
Cost-benefit analysis?
Just in terms of magic. Like, it does a ton... It costs a lot of magic. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Do you have to deal with Millicent's stuff before you kill her?
I don't know. I'm not going to kill her, man. It's not going to be relevant.
Well, I know. I'm just asking.
I do not know the answer to that. I don't think you do, actually. Yeah. All right, that's going to be it. I just don't know that I have the damage output for this fight with this particular build.
Mm-hmm. Gotta hose her fast. Take off, you hoser.
All right. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
John, thank you for hanging out. Yeah,
Thank
I'll
you
see you
for having me.
tomorrow. I think I'm streaming tomorrow. Probably usual Sunday night stream. I'm not sure what I'm doing. Something weird, probably. All right. Good night, y'all.